Guys, it's media day. Ladies and gentlemen, it is media day, and we got a bunch of sound bites, we got a bunch of clips, we got a bunch of everything to talk about as the season is finally right around the corner.
Nah, man, sucker, where the hell you been?
What's that?
It's been a whole month since you uploaded a video.
It's been a month.
Nah, man, I don't care what this is, man. Get your act together. I just run the intro. We don't want to hear none of your talk. Shut up.
All right.
Bobbly, bobbly, bobbly. Run the intro.
Run the intro.
Nah, do it better than that. Run the intro.
What's going on, CK Crew? It's your boy CK2K, and welcome back to another video. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Do not forget to like this video. Yes, we are back with videos. Not every day yet, because it's still the off season, but we're going to have more things to talk about. And today is a big moment because it is none other than media day. Media day, picture day, whatever you guys want to call it, picture day. That sound like elementary school. But yes, we got a lot of sound bites, a lot of clips, a lot of everything that was going on today. And I want to talk about and break them down and talk about the excitement I have, but I want to start with some of the things that we heard in today's media day pressers. Now, the whole entire thing started off with Derrick Rose. Derrick Rose came in there and he said a lot of great and amazing things. But the main question I feel like a lot of people are concerned about is our guard situation. We know that we have Emmanuel Quickly, him, Kemba Walker now, Deuce McBride. People are hoping to see him get some burn this season. But the main question was starting. I think a lot of people believe that Derrick Rose, because of how things ended in that Hawks series, that Derrick Rose may be our starter to go into this season. But Derrick Rose shut all that down. He's really excited to be playing with Kemba Walker, and even before Tom Thibodeau could, he himself named Kemba Walker as the starting point guard.
Like Kemba, I played against him in high school in the Garden. We lost to him. He's always been a grimy, feisty guard, New York guard, always been competitive, and he's a dog. So like having him along on the team, like who wouldn't want Kemba Walker on their team? You'll be a fool not to. Oh, he's starting. He's starting, and I'm doing whatever it takes to like just change the game. I'm not worried about minutes or playing time or anything like that. I know Tibbs is going to handle that, but I feel like we got a deep team. We got guys at multiple positions that can that's versatile, that could switch 1 to 3. You got guys that's selfless. Like, I feel like we got a deep team there.
And I want to say, though, that's the first clip. That's my favorite moment of the entire presser because that just shows how team first and how much of a leader Derrick Rose truly is. We saw a video of Derrick Rose working out with Julius Randle not too long ago just so he can get back into the flow to build more chemistry with Julius Randle, a guy that, you know, the two of them played really well together last year. We saw that, unfortunately, not so much in the playoffs when Derrick Rose was the one that was carrying our whole team, and Julius Randle we saw fall off just a tad bit. And we're going to talk about Julius Randle and his thoughts about that playoff series in just a second. But hearing what Derrick Rose had to say and, you know, his comments and just his belief in what we have and in our depth and all those kind of things that we're feeling as fans and being the guy that's in there, that leader that's in the trenches, I'm really excited about that. So Derrick Rose's comments, though we're short, were definitely my favorite of the night, or of the morning, excuse me. I'm so used to things happening at night. I'm so excited. It's media day. We're back. And also, too, real quick, before we get into Julius Randle, did you guys take a gander at these jerseys? Now, I know it's probably not a big deal, but it kind of is. Squarespace, this is to you. If you guys want to clip this and send this to Squarespace, Squarespace, I'm talking to you. What the hell? Why? Why did you change your logo? I've had beef with all these new logos in the world with being changed when the thing that you had originally was fine. The original Squarespace logo was dope. It looked cool. It meshed with the jerseys well. And now you gotta write it out as if we're a bunch of kindergartners that don't know how to read. We knew it was Squarespace. Now it looks like a whole sticker that I can just take right off my jersey. It looks like a patch. I don't know, might not be a big deal to many, but a hell of a big deal to me. Julius Randle came to the mic next, and he, of course, was getting the brunt of a lot of questions. We know how things ended in the playoffs last season. People pointing fingers at Julius Randle. Will Julius Randle have the same season this coming year that he had last year? This, that, and the third. But like I mentioned, he was asked about the series against the Hawks, and this is what he had to say.
I mean, it was a good experience. It was fairly a simple series that, I felt like
for me particularly, just overcomplicated it.
Couldn't agree more. I mean, Julius Randle, I felt like he was trying to do a lot more. He stepped out of what he was for the majority of the regular season last year. We could talk about the stats, this, that, and the third, but the point of the matter was you could just see it from his play. He was definitely playing a lot different in that series than what he was playing throughout the regular season. And we heard John Collins and other Hawks players say that that was their game plan going into that series, that they were going to take Julius Randle out of his game, that they're going to use his emotions against him, and it worked. I think Julius Randle understands that, and he's going to improve on that in the next year. And my favorite part was, of course, y'all know who asked it, but basically Julius Randle was asked about the perception of the Knicks and how he feels the Knicks should be perceived this year. And Julius Randle's response was exactly how I expected it to be.
With what this group accomplished last year, do you think the way the organization is perceived, has that changed?
I don't know. You tell me. I just go out there and play. Try to be a good teammate. Try to give everything I had to the game, and to our team, and to our fans every day. And I'll let you guys be the judge of that.
Now, Julius Randle also did have some amazing sound bites from a few interviews that he did last week. I do want to put those in the video here this week. We're gonna have a few fun videos coming out this week. We got Reddit, we got that. A few things I want to talk about. So I'm gonna talk about those separately. Julius Randle separately, what to expect, those kind of things. We'll talk about that separately in another video. Today we're just talking about Media Day, and those are the quotes from Media Day. Moving on to none other than RJ Barrett. RJ Barrett to me is the one with a lot of question marks, not in a bad way, like, but as far as him coming into year 3, him having the standout year that he had last year, even though every countless lists continue to disrespect RJ Barrett's improvements and his importance of this team. RJ Barrett had a tremendous year last year, upping his stats, and you're seeing in a lot of these off-season film, and you all know I'm not no fan of no damn workout videos, but in these videos you're seeing him look a lot more comfortable with his jump shot and now shooting off of the dribble a lot more. So we're looking to see what's next, but the big question is, with us losing Reggie Bullock to the Dallas Mavericks, now with him being our sole starter at the 3, which I'm assuming he's gonna be the sole starter at the 3, do we drop off on that two-way play we got from Reggie Bullock? Though Reggie Bullock's shot might not have been there every single night, what was there every single night was his defensive prowess, and we saw that. So will RJ Barrett be able to bring that? That's his goal. That's what he wanted to do. He said this.
I mean, being a two-way player is something that I've always, strive for. Something I want to do. It's how I want to be known. Coach puts me in that position to be that guy that's guarding the guy every night. I'm all for it. I'm all for the challenge, and I won't back down.
And I firmly believe it. I really believe RJ Barrett at the end of the day is going to be known as the two-way player that he is trying to build himself to be. He looks like that guy already. His defense has already stepped up. The offense, to me, I want to see the shot creating get a lot better. The defense, I think we're going to see that this year. Let me know in the chat what you guys think RJ Barrett's going to be averaging this season. I think he's going to be right a tad under 20. I know a lot of you guys are counting out Kemba Walker, but I think Kemba Walker is going to be having another 20-point per game season. Kemba Walker does this, you know what I mean? He might not be playing the same amount of games, might be hurt, but I really believe Kemba Walker is going to be a big force on our offensive end for us this season. Speaking of Kemba Walker, he was next up.
Oh my God! Get in here, man. Let's get. Oh my God! Y'all getting Mr. New York in a second.
And as you'd expect, the questions with Kemba Walker circled around just him being in New York and how he feels about it.
What's been your impression so far of everything?
It's been great. It's been great. I'm home. I'm from here, born and raised, and it feels like it. Getting a lot of love from the fans everywhere I go. They're really just embracing me. And then, everybody around here is really, really cool and dope. Just getting to know these guys over the last couple weeks has been really fun. I'm looking forward to continue to build my relationships.
But to the comments that Derrick Rose made earlier about how he believes Kemba Walker is the starter, D Rose knows that his role on this team is just to go in there and make sure that he can control what he can control, add to the team what is missing before he gets on the court. Kemba Walker, he thinks, can be the leader, and Kemba Walker then reciprocated those same feelings, talking about Derrick Rose was one of the main reasons why he came to the Knicks.
That's huge. Like I said, I mean, that's D Rose is one of the biggest reasons I came here. I wanted to be around him. Wanted to get a chance to see how he prepares himself every day. just really, get a chance to pick his brain as best as I can, for my time here. I definitely want to build a special rapport with him, and try to help him, lead. I seen this team last year and the way he played and pushed himself. So hopefully, I can, take a little bit of pressure off of him.
And I love this soundbite because Derrick Rose was one that was going through tons and tons of injury, had a crazy knee injury history. So it was looking, obviously Derrick Rose wasn't playing to that MVP level, but then rejuvenated his career once he got back with Tom Thibodeau in Minnesota. And Derrick Rose has been playing at a really solid level ever since then. And now Kemba Walker looking like he's in a similar situation with the knee tendonitis and having to prepare for each and every game differently, knowing that the knee injury is something that's probably going to be nagging throughout the season. Why not play with somebody else who's going through a similar situation and pick his brain like he mentioned? And I thought that was something that I'm not really thinking about. That was a really good note there. So to see the relationships between Kemba and Derrick Rose, and like Derrick Rose said, they had played against each other in the AAU circuit growing up at the high school level anyway. So to see that dynamic of the two of them, I'm sure there's going to be instances where we're going to see them playing together. I'm excited about it. That's just one thing I didn't really think too much about. There's going to be so many combinations of players and rotations that are going to be a lot of fun to see this season, and I'm really looking forward to it. So Kemba Walker showing love to Derrick Rose. That's a little thing I'm going to put a pin on. I want to see it in the future. So yeah, there were a lot of moments, a lot of sound bites. We also heard, actually a few days ago, we heard from the front office and basically just echoing a lot of sentiments that we already know about what's to come for the team, us staying in contention, us taking the next step, this, that, and third, things we already know. But to hear them, the relationships, and that's the biggest thing I'm coming here from. You're seeing Julius Randle answering the questions about pretty much all the negatives and all of the things that people are already putting against him. He's ready for it. He's not worried about it. Julius Randle answering that question. Same thing with RJ Barrett. A lot of people worried about what's going to come next. RJ Barrett's accepting the challenge. And then when it came to Kemba and Derrick Rose, the relationship that we're going to see between them, a lot of great things came from today's media day. We're going to see pictures throughout the day. If I can get some of those and put those in the video as well. But we are right around the corner. Training camp begins today. Media day, then training camp. We are right here. It's about that time, October 3rd, which in fact is next week. So we'll be seeing NBA basketball soon enough. But let me know your thoughts about everything in the press conference. Any questions, anything you want us to talk about in another video. We're back with the content this week. I miss you guys so much. I appreciate you guys understanding me stepping away for a month. Everything's good. Just taking a little bit of break during the off season. Had a lot of things going on in personal life, but everything's good now. Glad to be back making videos. Really missed it. Let's catch you guys in the next one. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Do not forget to like this video. People, see you guys in the next video. I'm out of here. Let's get it. Feels good to say that. And it feels good to know that the Knicks are back. All right, catch you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.
Cold pizza like Tuesday. I got food up in the fridge. Y'all keep looking for that new wave. I think I like it how it is.